The pierced one. The clip has a great
that little silicone
that's
pad.
it. Yeah, it's got just a great little
earring itself
pad.
is a beautiful orchid. Think of like a midnight orchid. They're black metal, aurora borealis crystals, and then a beautiful, what would be a Tahitian pearl in the center. That's just a knockout. So that's the pierced version. Identical earring for the clip version, but I'll show you the clip because it really is. It's a clip that we've been making for 20-some years now. You're going to see on the back, you get that little silicone pad. That actually comes on the earring. What that does is, when you close that up on your ear, it actually cushions the back. You know how sometimes clip earrings can like really hurt? When they're not adjusted. We adjust our clip in the manufacturing so that it's never too much pressure. It's a soft pressure to stay in place. But what that silicone pad does is make sure that it's even more comfortable. And it's that simple. Wearing it, you don't see the clip, you just see that beautiful orchid, that beautiful gray pearl, and you will be, even if your ears are pierced, maybe sometimes you just want a little break and you go with a clip. It's a knockout of an earring. It really, really is. I love it.
J290455. The clearance price is $46.52. Clearance price.
It's beautiful.
We will not be able to bring this one back. You are saving 20% off of the QVC price. It's about 7/8 of an inch in diameter, so just under an inch wide there. It is a beautiful presence. Look at how those the petals kind of layer into each other.
Well, it's the kind of earring I'm very proud of because, you know, when we would design things like this, Joan would always say, let's just pull out all the stops. Let's just make a gorgeous earring. I don't care about price. I don't care about, oh, I'd love it to be this or that. Make a great earring. So in this case, we've used 177 crystals between the two earrings. So this was a pile on the pave, and we're doing it. When you were in for that close shot earlier, you noticed that it becomes almost like a rainbow. It becomes like that sort of sparkly, multicolor rainbow on the black metal. They're mostly peridot and weirdly peridot and sapphire stones, but we put an aurora borealis coating on them, so they just become this dark midnight rainbow. Very, very, very pretty earring. And you're seeing on Amanda, the perfect scale. They're not too big. They're not too small.
They're the Goldilocks.
Yeah, they're the Goldilocks of earrings.
And I love that you get a big look, but they're not really heavy. And
no, not at all.
As you were speaking to, David, is when you get them home and you hold them in your hand, you're going to sit and you're going to go like this. And you just kind of, you look at the different blues and the greens and the different colors that pop out. It's just, they're beautiful. They're comfortable. And, you know, look, I love a hoop. I've talked about that so many times.
Oh, I love
But sometimes you want to have just that little pop on the earlobe, and you get just a little bit of a dangle there. So it's not overpowering. It's not too big. It's not too small.
Well, the scale is just exactly right. It's again, I love big earrings. I love, you know, you talk about hoops. I love hoops. But this is like that perfect, it's like a button in the shape of an orchid. It's got that button earring scale. It's not overwhelming. But if you look at the side, it really is the dimension of that orchid. It's really beautiful.
Kind of makes me think a little bit of a starfish, too.
Oh, that's interesting. Sure. It's got the 5 points of the starfish, but that black Tahitian pearl in the center. This is to me that earring that you wear and people stop and say, I'm sorry, but is it real? Is it something very expensive?